And back here in Washington, the Supreme Court has handed President Trump a victory by lifting a lower court order that barred his administration from deporting alleged Venezuelan gang members using a wartime law. The 5-4 ruling by the conservative-dominated Supreme Court will allow the administration to resume deportations under the 1798 Alien Enemies Act, or the AEA, which had been previously blocked by a federal judge. But the court also ruled that migrants subject to deportation under the AEA, which has only previously been used during wartime, must be given the opportunity to challenge their removal.
Detainees must receive notice after the date of this order that they are subject to removal under the Act. The notice must be afforded within a reasonable time and in such a manner as will allow them to actually seek habeas relief in the proper venue before such removal occurs.
Now, President Trump, who campaigned to expel millions of undocumented migrants, welcomed the ruling in a post on Truth Social.
The Supreme Court has upheld the rule of law in our nation by allowing a president, whoever that may be, to be able to secure our borders and protect our families and our country itself. A great day for justice in America.
Now, the case began after a lower court had temporarily blocked the deportation of alleged Venezuelan gang members to El Salvador on March 15th, ruling that the 1798 AEA needed further scrutiny. And the commander-in-chief alleges these migrants are members of the Tren de Aragua, or the TDA gang, which is conducting irregular warfare against the United States. At least 137 people have been reportedly deported by the administration under the AEA, a move widely condemned by human rights groups. The act, which was last used during World War II, grants President Trump sweeping powers to order the detention and deportation of natives or citizens of an enemy nation without following the usual processes. Now this ruling comes as another judge temporarily blocked plans to end deportation protections for hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans, a move praised by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. With the Supreme Court's support, the Trump administration secures a major win, but the legal battles over immigration policies are far, far from over.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
The Prime Minister Modi.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.